All right, good morning.
Good morning.
We've arrived here in Urumqi in Xinjiang province, China. So before we were in Mongolia and we crossed over the border, we're on our way to Kazakhstan. So we're really just stopping here to cross through because actually Mongolia and Kazakhstan don't touch. They look really close on the map, but their borders never actually touch. So we had to go through Russia or China. Since we already have our visa for China, we are coming back through here for just about a week. Quick moment to rest, recover, explore, just a little bit. So we're kind of here not really as tourists.
Yeah, just a stop for cross-border.
Yeah, and then we'll be kind of on our way out. So I don't know. This probably isn't going to be a very long video, but there's a couple places to see here in Urumqi, and more than anything, it's just kind of an interesting place to see because of the mix of cultures here.
Yeah, we can already see of the people looking, people dressing different, and the restaurants and the food is different here.
It's surprisingly not as different as we were kind of expecting.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of like Chinese food, things that we recognize from the past 2 months that we were in China already.
Yeah.
But there is some really distinct like northwestern Chinese food or Uyghur food.
Yeah. Especially we realize here all the signs have two languages, the Chinese characters and the Uyghur script is I think written in Arabic, the Uyghur language, and it's really interesting.
Yeah, so there's definitely some like interesting characteristics here. We obviously are just skipping through here, so I don't know very much about the political situation and any of the things, but from what I can tell, it looks way more like just like a normal part of China than people make it out to be on the internet or on the news.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically like any other city that we've been to.
I do notice that maybe have more police and sometimes more like not checkpoints but more security. The shopping mall have this like security gates thing, but that I think is normal. Just a little more security.
Relatively normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that different from anywhere else that we've been. So I don't know, I just like kind of, we weren't even really going to make a video here about Urumqi itself, or because we're not really exploring Xinjiang province very much. But I just wanted to kind of like, I don't know, point out that it's like, it's not what people say it is.
Yeah.
We see a bunch of thumbnails on YouTube of like, you can't go here, or like, the place they don't want you to see, and I don't know, that's not how I feel at all coming through here.
Yeah, here we can come without special permission, like Tibet, like Tibet's way more harder to go right now, and yeah. Here, feel free to travel. Yeah,
and now today we're finally out exploring the city a little, starting with the Grand Bazaar over here. This is our kind of first day out in Xinjiang. So far near our hotel, there's like a mall, which is really similar to the malls we've been in other parts of China. This is very different. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Wow. It is totally different than other China.
Alright, our first mission here is to find some food. We haven't had lunch yet, and it's already 2 o'clock. So, yeah, I'm hungry. Alright, get some rice and some barbecue. Looks pretty good. It's like fried rice, but with like fruit and some veggies in it, I think. And some meat.
Good chunk of meat.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. And our barbecue is cooking right now. We'll get that in a second.
Wow, the meat is so soft, I think.
What kind of meat is it? Can you tell?
I think it's mutton.
Mutton?
I think so. Oh, sorry.
Ooh. Oh no! Ah, it's hot!
Good. This?
Spicy.
Spices. Good. Strong cumin and chili powder.
Oh yeah, the spices are really strong. Oh, good. The street is pretty, like, a lot of different things. It's all pretty touristy, but
Yeah.
it's some interesting things. Very different from anywhere else we've been in China or in, like lots of fruit and nuts and stuff.
Yeah.
And dried meat.
The dried fruits.
I think it's, like the picture on the meat is like yak, but maybe it's beef, I don't know. Yeah, let's just see how far, I think this section isn't huge and we had to pass through security to get in. So like, it's like a little self-contained thing. It's not much of like a natural bazaar. It's like a company something, scenic spot.
Yeah.
So in this region, I think it's famous for this like flatbread, but we've been looking for it. We can't find it, except we found a museum that just has all the different designs in it.
2,000 years old.
No.
Round food made by flour. It's bread.
I guess it's nang. It's nang, so kind of like naan bread in India, northern India. I really want to try the bread, but I don't know where to get the bread itself. I've only seen it in the market, like in plastic, like all pre-made, like omiyage, like souvenirs.
Or like a key holder bread.
Yeah, or like fake ones.
Fake ones.
I want the real bread, fresh. Alright, I think we found it. It's right outside.
Many kinds now. Big one? Tomato.
Huh.
Tomato.
That one's really good. Like dried tomato. Whoa.
Many buns. Whoa.
Yes!
Wow. Smells good.
Yeah, it does. Alright, there were a whole bunch to try. This one, I think, has meat in it. I'm not sure. But this one was called corn nang. So, oh!
More cornbread. Really?
Oh, wow. Wow.
And it was just 80 yuan. It's very good. The small ones was 5 and the bigger one, the
Big one was
is 20.
20.
No?
It's pretty good. I don't think there's meat in here.
Oh.
I think that's pretty much everything here at the bazaar. So, yeah, on our way back to the next spot. Well, apparently it's not the end of the bazaar. There is a whole other side of the street, which is the food street. So yeah, we missed that. it's actually, yeah, if you're hungry and you come to the bazaar, check the food street first, because there's way more food over here, for sure. Oh, fish!
No, the meat is no?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, some robot. Too many people. I don't know what is happening. Who is the owner of the robot? No, no.
Robots don't need owners. They're free to be their own people.
What he's doing here?
2025. And now I'm disappointed that we ate on the other side. There's like so much good smelling food over here. And the meat especially smells really good. All right, just a few stops away from the Grand Bazaar is Hongshan Park, which is up on a little hill and gives a good view of the city, actually. Let's see.
Whoa, the mountains!
Wow, wow.
Wow. Like Manhattan. The building. Wow, that's beautiful. The snow in the mountain. Wow.
Yeah, look at that snow-covered little bit.
It's city, but it's still deep in the countryside.
Yeah. And this park also has like little Ferris wheel and some like rides and stuff.
Yeah.
At the top of the mountain here, there's also like a kind of like big temple thing. Yeah, right there. Which looks kind of cool. I mean, it's very new. So yeah, apparently you have to pay to go in. So I'm sure there's like a really nice view from up top, but we don't really need it. We've got a nice view from right here. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting little walk up here. We're not really like here in Urumqi for sightseeing, so we're just kind of exploring and enjoying what we find. So one little funny fact that we found out about Urumqi here, technically not Urumqi itself, but about 300 kilometers north of here is literally the furthest point, the point on Earth that is furthest away from any ocean. So we were just joking, like, this is the furthest away from the ocean we've ever been, because our home base is Japan, and I'm from California, and you know, Juli is from Brazil, Sao Paulo, so like most of the time we've spent has been like near the ocean, and now we are literally about as far from the ocean as you can get on Earth, which is just kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try the seafood here.
I love seafood. I mean seafood.
We'll stick to
your heavy meat these days.
we'll stick to the beef and the lamb instead.
Every city in China is huge. I didn't expect to Urumqi here in the middle of like nowhere, the farthest away from the ocean, we have such a massive city. Wow, it's impressive.
So also, Urumqi is like pretty, it seems like it's building up pretty quickly. This is a new metro line just built like I think a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
And there's only one line so far, but it goes right next to our hotel, which is nice.
Yeah, and all the major places to visit.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty convenient, even though it's not like Chengdu, which is all laid out, but it's nice. Now, there's one thing we noticed pretty much right away, which is that there are like no other tourists around here. Like, I think we're the only other Western tourists that we've seen in the city so far. And in our hostel as well, we're staying in a hostel now, and it is like only domestic tourists, or students, or you know, other kinds of travelers, business travelers. So yeah, I mean that probably has to do with the way this area is shown online, which is a little unfortunate because it seems like a really nice place to come.
Yeah, and delicious food.
Good morning.
Bom dia.
We are here in the Urumqi train station. So Urumqi has been great, but we are going to one more stop here in Xinjiang before heading across the border. So we're going to Juli. So we're here in the train station. It's actually the smallest giant train station we've been to in China so far.
It's like a round, it looks like a stadium from outside.
Yeah.
Another like airport-sized train station.
Yeah. But instead of like 20 gates, there are only like 10. So yeah, we're gonna get our seat, and I'm actually really excited because when we arrived here in Urumqi, we arrived late at night, so we didn't get to see like any of the countryside or anything, and I hear the area that we're going to is really beautiful, so excited to ride the train.
We had arrived in Juli. The train was green. I didn't remember that much. It just like ride the train. It was a smooth ride through the mountains. It was a nice view. Sad we didn't get the window seat.
All right. Well, it took a bit of a weird taxi ride. We like got in a shared car and a shared van, which ended up costing 50 yuan per person, which is cheaper than some of the taxi guys were offering. And then that dropped us off in a nearby town, kind of. And we got into another car and then rode with that car here to Horgor proper.
And that driver was so nice. He asked where we want to go, and we show the property, and he called the property, and he come directly into here and drop us off. No?
Yeah. So yeah, this little town, it's kind of a little strange. Like,
yeah, I didn't know so much, but we kind of passed the checkpoints. I don't know if that was immigration, but kind of people say here's like no man's land between Kazakh and China.
It's like a little like in development town. It seems to be growing pretty quickly, and like there's this little neighborhood where our hostel is. That's like, like the buildings are all like kind of fancy, nice houses with like gardens and chickens and things. Everyone have a little garden and chickens. That is so cute. We show you some flowers. It's like blooming now. It's so beautiful and so quiet and different than the China city life. We are used to a lot of apartments, and here have these like giant houses with gardens. Yes, it's kind of an interesting little place. We're not really, today's actually our second day here. We're not going to explore that much. We've just been kind of resting, preparing for what's going to be a bit of a whirlwind once we cross the border. So we're going to go, walk around town and get a little food, and then that's it.
It's really hot here.
Yeah, much hotter.
Yeah.
It's really interesting here to see, like, so different from like the other cities that we've been to, but we haven't really been that much in the countryside in China. This is kind of the most like rural area that we've been to. I mean, we went to Zhangjiajie and Fenghuang, which were up in the mountains, but that's a bit of a different style, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see. One thing I really enjoyed at like every restaurant we've been to in Xinjiang is they always have some tea for us on the table.
It's good.
Seems like just the thing to do here, which is nice because it's so hot today, especially. It's really refreshing to just get a little drink when we're waiting. I've also gotten in the habit here of ordering basically the same dish every single time. I forget the name here, but it's basically like dried, like spicy dried noodles. It's really good, especially because the meat here is really good. Ooh. Oh, it's too hot.
Spicy.
Something about the noodles too, they're like nice and chewy, and the sauce is really perfect. So, this is one of my favorite dishes in all of China, actually.
Trevor loved fried noodles. Back in Japan too, he loved to eat yakisoba. So, fried noodles, Trevor best food.
Yeah, anytime I can order dry noodles. I don't like fried dry noodles. I don't really like soup noodles unless the soup is really, really good. And here, sometimes it's good, but this is better.
Spicy.
All right. Well, after another relaxing day here in the city, we are on our way to the border. So yeah, I don't know if we can film when we're actually at the border. So it's we kind of woke up early, just got a taxi, and are headed that way.
Yeah, from where we were staying, just like 10 minutes to the border.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been an interesting little stay here. We didn't really go out and explore a lot in Xinjiang, but we saw some interesting things and learned a little more about the area. And yeah, I definitely think it's worth coming to. And honestly, if we had more time and energy and we were coming here to explore, I think it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
A little more security, but not nearly as crazy as people make it seem.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, if you're thinking about heading into Western China, Xinjiang province, then I definitely recommend it. Also, the food has been fantastic.
Yes.
So yeah. Anyway, we are on to our next leg of our journey. But we'll save that for next time. If you enjoy what we're doing, then please like our video and subscribe to our channel, and if you want, support us on Patreon as well. But for now, thank you for watching, and
see you at our next destination.
ciao.
Ciao.